This MedSpa got 7 new bookings in just 7 days, and this happened from the first week of this campaign launching. It is possible for you to get amazing results right from the beginning with good marketing. Let me tell you exactly how I did this. I'm Liv, I'm one of the founders of Injectable Boost, and I'm creating this video to tell you how this med spa in Georgia got these results, because I know a lot of med spas are struggling to consistently bring in new clients. And I am going to tell you the sauce behind this in the end of this video, so please do stick around. And we have a little introduction here where you can clearly see the 7 booked appointments, and I actually probably gotta confirm this or change it up because it is actually now 8 new appointments with deposits in 8 days instead of what I have here. Let's first dive into it right here. So we have the appointment reporting, you can check the dates right here, and we have 8 bookings, 8 of them are already confirmed. Everyone has paid a $29 deposit to hold and secure their spot. We do not want to have people wasting our time, so that is absolutely important. Now, let's get into the stats of this and how we actually made it happen. First of all, let's look at the ads manager right here so you can actually see how we do this, right? Because I don't want to gatekeep too much, but I also can't spill all the tea, all the secrets, so you can be sure that I'm not, making anything up here. So let's do that. Right, there we go. Cool. Now, if we have a look at the ads manager, you don't need to be an expert in order for you to understand this because I'm going to explain it, but let's quickly scroll to the right. Since June 12th, now it's June 20, and we've been getting 51 leads. We have an average cost per lead of about $7. That means you can acquire a new lead, a new quality inquiry. And no, we do not use autofill forms or anything like that, where people, they sign up, but they never pick up the phone. They're not really interested. They're just shopping around. We actually filter those out beforehand. So $7 good cost per lead. I just want to confirm that. And now if we scroll here, this clinic has spent total $396 on the ads. But what are we actually getting out of it? That's what really matters, because you could be spending $10 or $10,000, and that doesn't really tell much. So let's go in and see, okay, what did they actually get out of it? Well, they spent $396. They got 8, again, I had to update this since I created this picture yesterday. However, they got 8 new appointments with deposits, and the base payment per client is $399. That's the offer. And this is for a skin tightening device. I love it. Absolutely. We do this for a lot of different devices and machines, and we also do it for injectables. We love injectables as well. Now, a realistic upsell rate on these people are 76%. That's actually our average across all the accounts that we work with. That means 6 out of the 8 clients. However, I do want to be a little bit more pessimistic just to be more sure and safe with it when I go through these stats and say 50% upsell rate. The reason why you might think, oh, can I upsell that many people? Yeah, you can, because with this treatment, they do need multiple sessions to get the full results. They also come in with the expectation of that, all right? That means 4 out of the 8 clients. The upsell revenue per client is 2.5K, all right? Let's go down and see, okay, how much money can we actually expect to make from these $396 that we put into the ads? Okay, so that means the base revenue, let's say the 8 appointments, these 8 clients, they each spend $399 because that's what they signed up for, right? That's $3,192. The upsell revenue here is gonna be 10K. That means the total revenue would be 13K, all right? That gives us this ROI, 13K. And that also means that our return on ad spend would be 33 times return. Just let that sink in for a moment. And I know this sounds like, to me even, it also sounds like, what? I mean, because I just continuously are still getting excited about these things. It sounds crazy, but this is actually true. I do have to put in a disclaimer because not everyone is going to be able to get this in the beginning. You and your clinic, no matter where you are in the States, maybe even in the world, right? Because we actually have multiple clinics also outside of America, can get these results. I don't care what area you're in. I don't care almost what treatments you offer, but this is all about how you position yourself in the market and what people you attract in and how you really position your whole marketing strategy, right? Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to get these results? And this clinic is very fortunate, right? they got it in the first week, in the first 8 days. This is what they achieved. Not everyone is going to achieve that. But I think you should be pretty okay with achieving this even in the first 4, 8, or even in the first 12 weeks, whatever it ended up being. Because you're going to make a lot of money from this. And we just spent $400 on the ads. Cool. Now let's go down and click here area with a 76% upsell rate, which we do have again across all of our accounts. That means that you would be making a total revenue of $18K. You spent $400 on the ads to get here. And yes, this is possible. This is not a dream scenario or anything. This is what we should be hitting. This is what we should upsell. Now, you can pause this video and go through the summary here to get a better understanding of how we're actually figuring these metrics out. And if you do have any questions to it, send me a comment, send me a text, anything like that, and I'll be more than happy to explain it. This is the software that we use to keep track of everything. This is our software that we've modified to MedSpa specifically, right? But every time that we work with a clinic, we tailor it specifically to them, because now they can get even better results because everything is tailored to them and their clinic and their follow-up systems in the software. That's a whole nother story that I can talk about for way too long. However, I really hope that you got something out of watching this. Now, I do want to make a little bonus here for you. If you would actually like to see these ads, if you'd like to see, okay, well, but how does these ads actually look like? Because that's kind of fun, I think, right? Book a call with me, and I would be more than happy to walk you through exactly how the ads look like, how they could look like for you, because that might be totally different, but how could we be building it for you to get these results, for you to actually start growing your clinic in a way that is profitable, sustainable, and consistent, something that you can truly rely on every single week, so you do not have to worry, am I going to get clients? Am I working with a partner? Am I working with a marketing company that, are they actually knowing what they're doing? You can trust that process. And I would be so happy to actually walk you through it if you'd like that. If not, that's also absolutely fair, but at least I hope you've gotten something out of this video, whether it's knowledge or just a little bit more motivation and belief that you are also able to get results like these. Very serious about that. So thanks a lot for watching this video and have an awesome day.